She attended her own husband's wedding. Hey, loves. Welcome back to another episode of Sassy Speaks. I am your girl, Sassy, and I am so happy that you all decided to come back another week to rock with your girl. I got a good one for you. Yes, I do. I know I said that last week, but this week is like, woo. So if you're new here, thank you for giving me a chance, and hopefully you will like it and decide to come back week after week. And to my day ones, hey boos. Again, I'm so glad you guys came to listen to what I gotta say because I got a whole bunch to say about nothing. And you are my people, so you have to listen. No, you don't have to listen. But if you love me, you will. Wink, wink. All right, so we are still in the Reddit Files series where every week we open another case inspired by real stories shared on Reddit. Stories filled with betrayal, deception, and unbelievable twists that leave us asking one question. What would you do? Honey, let me tell you, I might would catch a case on this one. I lied to you not. But for real though, let's get into it. Your husband tells you he's leaving town for a work conference. He kisses you goodbye. He packs his suitcase. He says he'll call you when he gets there. But he isn't headed to a conference. He's headed to a wedding. His own. Say what now? Ooh, child, look, I'm already fuming, and it's not even my story. I tell you, this has got me hot up under the collar and not in a good way. I'm trying to hold it together till I get to my rant, cause that's all I gotta say. All right, the story. Keep it together, Sassy. Nina shared that for months, something about her husband's behavior just didn't sit right. He started taking more business trips. His phone suddenly had a password. He became protective of his social media account. And the little lies started adding up. At first, she convinced herself she was overthinking. Maybe work really had gotten busier. Maybe she was just being insecure. Then one day, she received an anonymous message. It contained a date, a location, and one sentence. If you want the truth, be here. Ooh, this is a messy person and I love it. Ooh, stay focused, girl. When I tell y'all this is a hard one for me, oh my goodness. Let's keep going. She almost ignored it, but curiosity got the best of her. She drove to the venue. As she walked toward the chapel, she heard music. Guests were smiling. Flowers lined the aisle. She quietly stepped inside and froze. Standing at the altar was her husband, waiting to marry another woman. The bride had no idea he already had a wife. The guests didn't know. The officiant didn't know. No one knew except the woman standing in the back of the room, watching her entire marriage fall apart. Nina said time seemed to stop. She could have screamed. She could have walked down the aisle. She could have exposed him in front of everyone. She stood there trying to decide what to do next. So let's dig a little deeper. Because again, this thing got me halt. The story isn't about cheating. It's about deception on the level most people can't even imagine. Living one double life is exhausting. Living two, that's intentional. It also makes you wonder, how many red flags do we explain away because we don't want to believe someone we love could betray us? And if you were in her shoes, would revenge feel satisfying? Or would walking away with your dignity be the real win? This will be a struggle for me. I'm trying to tell you, but I'm hold off. Sometimes exposing someone gives you closure. Other times, your peace is worth more than the scene. I agree 100%. So, what would you do if you walked into a wedding and realized the groom was your husband? Would you stop the ceremony? Would you confront him privately? Or would you quietly walk away and let the truth come out another way? Be honest. I want to know exactly what you would do. Oh, the time has come, my loves. Because this is a whole mess. And I am just, I don't even know. I don't even know the right word for it. Let's break this down. Oh, Sassy, get it together. It's not your story. It is not your story. And why do I feel so upset like it's my story? It's not. Calm down, girl. Whew. All right, locked and loaded. Let's go. Business trips become more frequent. Conferences all over the place. I can't go. But not only that, your behavior has changed and enough for me to notice it. And that's one thing I'm going to notice. If you act differently, if you start doing things that you had not done in the past, I'm gonna be like, "What's up with you? Why you doing this and not that? What happened? Why you changed how you handle me? Why did you change how you do this?" Like, if you are not into your routine, I'm gonna ask why. And it could be nothing. It really could be nothing. But if this is a day, I get it. But if this is what you started to do because you trying to hide something, yeah, we gonna have to talk about it. Your phone has a password now? What? Now, my husband and I, we have passwords on our phone, but we know each other's passwords. But if you didn't have a password and now you have a password, what are you doing? Protective of social media accounts and now you lying? Bruh. Of course, y'all know I got questions. So, my reaction would kind of depend on certain things. So we'll get to the scenarios. I'm gonna give you some different scenarios in a minute. So just hold tight. So here goes the gaslighting. Okay. Yeah, you tell yourself that he must have gotten busier at work, but were there not conversations? Was there not any proof that, okay, his workload has really changed? A good relationship would be like, babe, my work has gotten crazy, so it's gonna require me to be away from home more. Let's talk about this. But I'm not going to tell myself that I am being insecure if there are flags telling me that something is going on. So you're taking more trips, your behavior has changed. You haven't even invited me to not one trip. Like, you know what? Where they do that at? And maybe it's a company policy. I don't care. But you could invite me to something. Let's meet up, do whatever. Doesn't always have to be me coming in, busting through the door for your conference or whatever. No, but I wanna see a different city too. Then an anonymous message. Ooh, that is messy. I wanna know who sent the message. Here come my questions. Who sent the message? Was his family not there? Or was it somebody from his family? And if his family was there, now I'm side-eyeing all of y'all because how are you going to attend his wedding knowing he is already married? You mean to tell me there wasn't one honest soul? Or does he tell her that he doesn't have any family and so he's just standing there? You don't have a best friend, you don't have any family. What you really got going on? And how you out here planning a whole wedding and you got a wife at home? This is one of them things I'm telling y'all, people don't be thinking this through because how was this going to end for you? And where did she think you were at? The second wife, wife number 2. Were you telling her that you were going on business trips too? Homegirl said, I'm showing up. I love this for Nina. However, she should have took somebody with her though. Yeah, I would have had somebody. For one, to talk me off the ledge if needed. And you showing up to a venue with all her people, yeah, we need backup. Nina, you need backup. But you're walking into this chapel knowing that there's a wedding happening, and everybody is oblivious. And you walk in and see your husband at the altar. What would I do? The sassy in me will want to turn that place out. By the time I get through, nobody's gonna ever wanna go to a wedding anymore. I would have ruined the word wedding for everybody in that ceremony. Was it everybody's fault? Of course not. My husband is the only one that is obligated to me. But bruh, we really doing this? Now, I'm not gonna go into details on how I would turn it out. Not that that would happen, but you get it. I just don't understand, like, what are we doing? The ceremony is gonna turn into what they say, slow singing and flower bringing. This ain't a celebration. Yeah, it's a celebration of life, not a celebration of a union. What? Now, that's scenario number 1. Leave the rest to your imagination. Scenario number 2. If we wanna be really, really smart to where we go home and don't end up in a jail cell, I would make sure he saw me, and then I would leave quietly. And he can go on about his day, but best believe when I get home, the locks are changed, the bank accounts are drained, the car is in the garage, your stuff, if I decide to give you your stuff, will be in bags on the front lawn. And you better hope nobody comes to snatch them up before you get there. And I'm going to have my moment, and I'm going to the courthouse that Monday morning and put a case. I know in some states you have to be separated for a certain amount of time before you get a divorce, but that separation would start today. And if I was in a state that I didn't have to have a amount of time, I'm going down to that courthouse Monday and starting the paperwork because you play with your mama, don't play with me. So I will be sitting pretty. And of course, this is if he had money. If we had money. I would be sitting pretty with all the money. You better hope you stop your direct deposit for that check and all of these business trips. And I might would get a little petty and tell your job that you have been fraternizing on company time. He is unfaithful, so that means he a lie and he's a cheat, and you don't know what he's doing. I seen him use the company car to go this away when he was supposed to go that away. I'm calling his mama. I'm gonna say this is what you've raised, and I hope you're proud of it. But I'm clearing out everything, and I'm taking everything. There is no discussion. I am taking everything. And I know, poor girl, I don't want to ruin her special day. But then another question. Let me go back to this. How are we getting marriage license if you already married? Is this not legal? Questions that need answers that don't have answers, right? I just want to know, how do we make it here? How long y'all been kicking it? To be walking down the aisle, your family is not involved in this? I'm telling everybody. I'm going to tell the preacher. I'm telling everybody because how dare you? How dare you play my face like that? And how is this going to end? Were you still going to be playing two houses? Are you still going to be back and forth on business trips? And by the time I get done with you, better hope you still have a job. And I hope she got money because you broke. And who paid for this wedding? I know it better not be no money out of our household. I don't want to ruin baby girl's special day, but my life ruined. Everybody else that's that's involved in this situation, yeah, we going down together. This ship is sinking with us all. And I just don't understand how we got here. What happened? Um, Leave me. Tell me that you don't want to be with me no more. I'll get over it. I'll be okay. But I'd rather you tell me the truth than hurt me with a lie. Meaning, if you getting ready to go start a whole family over here, throw the deuces and go do what you gotta do. But do not string me along to look like a fool because my husband has married another woman. Again, what was the outcome of this? What was your long term plan? Because you couldn't have had one. And was she not suspicious about your time being gone? Do she even know where you work at? I got questions. I really do. But again, I guess nobody's gonna be here to answer them, right? But this is a mess. Did nobody do background checks? I say that because in this day, you can't trust people. You can't believe what they say. You just can't. So I need to know everything. Who your mama and them. And definitely marrying you without knowing your family. But I guess if he told her he don't have nobody, then why don't you have anybody? Did everybody just die? Did they not want you? Like, I got questions. This is crazy. And you know how I always talk about how tiring life is, how much energy it takes to do day to day. This joker got 2 lives, about to have 2 wives. How, Sway? I just swear I don't get it. How do you have this much energy? And this joker had the audacity to show up to his wedding in a full blown tuxedo. Like, this took some time to plan. You can't tell me you just woke up and was like, this is what I'm going to do today. Nah, player. You had this planned. And I don't understand why. I need to know why. What happened and why do you feel like you can juggle 2 wives? Why do you want 2 wives? I know for my case, I'm enough. I'm a lot and I wear my husband out. It is no way that he has enough energy to have 2 wives. And if you ask him, he'll tell you that. And that's what he tell me, like, you ain't gotta worry about me because I can't even handle you. Don't tell him I said that though. It's crazy to me. I just don't know. But yeah, either I'm catching a charge or I'm finna be rich. That's two outcomes. And the smart sassy needs to be rich. But the street sassy, catching charges and not caring. I do have a good story, but maybe I'll tell y'all that another time. But yeah, it would have been a dramatic change. And I know I'm laughing, but this Nina, honey, my heart hurts for you because this is a lot. Not only do you find out that your husband has been cheating on you, but the same day, well, all at once, you found all this out all at once. He was cheating on you and a joker getting married. My heart would shatter in 1,000 pieces and hurt women. Where it says nothing worse than a scorned woman. However, I do think there is something worse than a scorned woman, and that's a scorned man. But that's another topic. We might get to that later. I just don't know. It blows my mind that people truly do things like this and think that it's okay. That people feel like they can lie to you, that they can manipulate you, that they can deceive you and break the trust and the feelings and the relationship and the love that we have been building for years and give it all to someone else. That's a pain like no other. And a scorned woman, sometimes, yeah, that anger turns into rage and then you just don't know what's going to happen. So therefore, Sassy's two scenarios. Are we catching a charge today? Are we going to go on a vacation? It just really depends on how I woke up in the morning. How about that? And this is why I need somebody with me to talk me towards the latter. But if this joker is broke and don't have nothing, oh, we catching the charge. Because not only are you broke, but you got the nerve, again, the audacity to go marry somebody else with your broke tail. And I'm over here struggling and you marrying somebody else. Yeah, we catching the charge that day. I'll be like, Mama, you better have my bail money because it's getting ready to be some. I cannot get myself together on this. Yes, it is going to be some furniture moving. If people cry, not for the right reasons, do I tell you that? Because it is going down. Trust me. Oh, goodness. I got to calm down because this is not your story, girl. Get over it. All right. So let's move on. Let me know what you would do because every story leaves us with one question. What would you do? I want to know. Talk to me. Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if this episode had you hooked, don't forget to like and share so you'll never miss a case. Feel free to send me suggestions. I do have a case suggestion from a listener, and I'm going to have to do some more research on it. It's a true crime, so maybe we'll wrap that up into either a bonus episode or I'll do that next month, but we're going to see what time permits. But send me your thoughts. Send me your stories. If you have a story you want to share, I'll be happy to have a conversation about it and, of course, tell you all of my unsolicited thoughts. Or if you have somebody else's story you want to spill, again, I will be happy to have a conversation and share all of my unsolicited thoughts. But you know how to get at me. Email sassyspeakspod@gmail.com. Facebook Sassy Speaks. Instagram, Sassyspeakspod. Remember, take what serves you, leave what doesn't, protect your peace, and drink your water. Until next time, bye, love.